Well, I hate to say it, but I think fall is finally upon us. The leaves are starting to turn, the leaves are falling off the trees, birds are still chirping. The mornings are getting colder, that's for sure. This morning is actually a particularly warm morning for what we've had over the last few weeks. And this is the first nice day that we've had in about a week. We've had on and off rain. So I figured that today, since it is being Sunday, I would take a drive out through the pasture just to check on the cows, because if there's ever a day where the cows are going to get out, believe me, it's going to be a Sunday. So I just wanted to come and check on the cattle and make sure that they're all where they're supposed to be. And this week I received in the mail hats, just 3. I'm trying to figure out which kind of hat I want to sell next. In the past, I've been selling flex fit caps, which have like a band around the rim that hold them onto your head, and it had How Farms Work and YouTube in the back. I have one hat here that is similar to that I had him produce for me, just to see how similar he could get, and it looks pretty similar. It has How Farms Work on the front, YouTube on the back, and it's pretty similar to the ones that I've had in the past. However, in the past, I've been selling hats for around $25 a piece because that was my break even, and to me that's still too expensive. So I got an email from a guy who offered to produce them for me at a lower cost, and if I can do that, I want to sell them for $15 or less. I don't want them to be more expensive than the shirts that I'm selling. So this is one of the ones that we've got. It is a little tight on me, but I strongly feel that after a bit of wearing, it'll come a little loose, because I know that some people, not particularly with my hats, but the same brand hat, people had said that over about a year or so of wearing, they get loose. So I figured that a little bit tighter is better than nothing. But yeah, that's similar to the Flex Fit. It has the band. It doesn't have the clip in the back. Now, the next ones that we have have digitally printed How Farms Work on the front. So they really stand out quite a bit more. These also have YouTube in the back, but they also have the clips. People have been saying how that they wish that I sold ones with the clips, because, you know, girls like to wear their hair back in a braid, or not in a braid, but in a ponytail, and they can stick them through their hat that way, and you can't really do that with the Flex Fit. So this is the other one. I have to decide which one of these I like. I'm not totally sure which one to pick. Any comments that give me any feedback on what you guys think I should produce and sell would be appreciated. But here's the last one. It's the same as the last one, except it has the open back and open top. And it does have the digitally printed How Farms Work on the front. I'm kind of partial to this one, I have to admit. I like that it has the open top on it, because it breathes. Well, coming up winter now, it won't be so nice, but in the summer these are really nice to have because it keeps your head cool. So, just thought I'd say something. Like I said, I'm not totally sure. I've been receiving a lot of emails asking me to start selling hats again, but I don't want to sell them for $25 a piece. That's just absurd, and I'm not about gouging everybody. So, yeah, if you think you would buy one of these, let me know. I better get going and check on the cattle. But I just can't get over how nice it is out. Hey, honey. You know, for how long I've lived here and how long I've been on the farm, there are some parts of the farm that I still have never walked on. This would be one of them, up through there. And I really haven't gone through many of these hillsides at all, mostly because there's really no reason to go up there. I noticed that there is a large rock outcropping up here. I mean, it looks pretty flat up there. I've never even been up there. So, same thing with over here on this hillside. I've been around the entire pasture, but there's just certain parts that I've never been in. last year, right here, I was with Jamie and I just decided to go for a little walk up the hill, and I went up to the base of that cliff up there, or the rocks, and there was an old hammer that was just laying in front of it. So who knows the story behind it, but it was really, really old, and then it was laying around in the shed or something like that, or I think we were working on the house, and it was laying there. Dad grabbed it and he used it and it broke right off. So I think it might have been like an old fencing hammer. It might have fallen out of someone's bucket or something. But sometimes it's nice just to come out here and sit and listen to the crickets chirp. Now, this is one of the areas that definitely needs to be pushed open with the rhino mower. So some people have asked me, you know, what's it actually like living on a farm, because they never got the experience to do so. Well, I like being able to live on a farm that has pasture ground, and pasture ground that's wooded, as well as crop ground. Mostly because there's really no other experience like being able to wake up in the morning before the sun's up, and as the sun's coming up, walk out your back door, hop on the four-wheeler, and go out and drive through the pasture and see the creek and the waterfalls and everything. And it's just, there's really no experience quite like it. There's a lot of people that I grew up with who always talked about hunting and going hunting and being out there early in the morning, and that's one of the big things that they always talk about, you know, going hunting, is being able to be out there as the sun's coming up and listening to the birds chirp and the squirrels run across the trees. And I knew that I was very lucky being able to experience that, and I know that many aren't so lucky. I know that, you know, if you lived in town or something, you can hop in your vehicle and you can go out and go to somewhere that does, but it's really nice just being able to hop on the four-wheeler and go. So that's probably one of the bigger things that I love about living on the farm. Just the fact that, you know, you have the freedom to do as you please. There's been a lot of times where, you know, I just needed some peace and quiet, and I've hopped on the four-wheeler on a full moon night and go out and just come out here in the woods and sit and listen to the birds, and, well, not even the birds at night, but just listening to nothing really. So yeah, that's probably one of the bigger reasons that I love it. It's nice being able to, you know, not have to drive very far to work either. And being able to live on one of them has its definite upsides. So I have a little project that I want to put together, and it involves kind of what I've just been discussing, just to kind of give you guys the experience that I sometimes have. I'm not going to go much into it because that's not really what this video is about, but if I ever get the time to do it, I want to put it together and work on it. So Jamie and I are going to go to Gay's Mills today and go to the apple orchards. So I think I'm going to head back, and I'm going to finish checking this pasture, make sure none of the cows are out. They've all been kind of scattered. Usually they stick together, but you know, sometimes there's one cow here and one cow there. So yeah, let me know what hat you would like if you were to buy a hat, or which one you think I should go into full production with. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Once it dries out here, hopefully this week, we can continue to harvest. All three of the main farms are done, except for my 11-acre field here, and the upper farm of Dad's isn't done yet. And Travis and I have 2 fields as well to go with beans. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other ones. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all how farms work. And I will see you next time.